Hi there. On the previous video, we showed how to make a transfer from POA network to Ethereum network to make a conversion of POA native tokens to POA20 ERC20 tokens on Ethereum network. In this tutorial, we're gonna show you how to make a transfer from POA20 from Ethereum network to POA native tokens. Let's get started. So the first step is to go to bridge.poa.net, and what we need a token address. So I selected ETH network on the app, click show more, click token address link. So here what I need is I need to click on the code tab on Etherscan, scroll down, and here you can see contract ABI, and I need to click copy button. So when you click on it, Etherscan says contract ABI copy to clipboard. Click OK. Next step is to open up mycrypto.com. Make sure you selected some of the Ethereum nodes. So in this case, I'm going to use Infura.io. Click on the contracts tab. Here in the ABI section, I'm going to paste the content that we copied from Etherscan. And then for the contract address, I'm going to go back to Etherscan, scroll up, select the contract address of POA20 on Foundation network address. Paste it here. Then I'm going to click Access button. Then I need to select function called transferAndCall. There are three parameters here: to, value, and data. To parameter needs to be a bridge address. So here we can see bridge foreign address in a show more section. So if I click on this, this is the address that I need to put into mycrypto.com. The value, so the value is how much tokens I want to transfer back to POA network. This value has to be in gwei. Gwei is the minimal so the gwei is the minimal denomination in Ethereum network. So how do you know what's the equivalent of Ether to gwei? So first of all, I want to tell you that there is a minimum amount per transaction, which is 750 POA20, which means I can't send it less than 750, but the transaction will be rejected and my money will not go anywhere. So I'm going to go to Ether to gwei. And this is the website, etherconverter.online. So let's say I want to send 750. This is the amount in gwei. So I'm going to copy this value. I'm going to put it here. So the data is the optional parameter. It's only for smart contract developers. So if you're a smart contract developer, you probably know what it is and how to use it. But in our cases, let's leave it empty. So here how would you like to access your wallet? So I have the JSON key store file, but if you have some other wallets, you can feel free to select it because all we need is just to sign a transaction. So here I'm going to select key store JSON file. I'm going to select my my file, which is this file, and I'm going to put my password. Click on log, and now let's put a little bit more gas price, like 10 gigabyte or something. 8.8 is fine. And click write. So mycrypto.com is smart enough as to estimate the gas cost for this transaction, which is $88,000. So if your wallet doesn't support that, make sure you set something like 100K of gas limit in order to send a transaction. Click generate transaction. Yes, I'm sure, make a transaction. That's it. So now I can monitor this transaction on Etherscan to see when it's going to be mined. So as soon as this transaction gets mined, then I'll need to wait for validators to send this transaction in order to relay this transaction onto POA.network. Oh, great. So now that our transaction has already been mined, so let's see. It is successful. So you can see there are 2 token transfers. I can explain that. So the first one is telling us that I made a transfer from my account to to the Ethereum network bridge account, and it has received that. And as soon as it received that, it burned those tokens to 0x000 address, which doesn't belong to anyone. So this is actually a burned event, and I can prove you that with this event log. As you can see, it's burned, and this is the amount, 750 POA20 tokens. So now we can click on this address, which is the bridge address. Actually, I need a contract. So here I can see there are 2 recent transactions, and I can guess. Wait, not this address. I need a POA.network bridge foreign address. So here we can see the validators still hasn't sent their transactions yet to prove that I have made a transfer from POA20 to POA. We just need to wait a little bit more time in order for our transactions to be processed. We can see right now there are 2 pending transactions. So I think, okay, yeah, they just have been mined. As we can see, the validator submitted signature, which means they verify that I did make this transfer, and they want to validate this transaction and relay onto POA.network. So now, if I go to my crypto, having the same account, which is my address, where is my address? We can select the network. Actually, yeah, we know this transaction because this is our transaction from this address, and I'm gonna copy. This is my address, and we should have the balance of 750 here. Not yet. The validators still haven't relayed this transaction, so they submit it now. They need to actually send it to POA bridge address, which is this address. So as soon as we see the transaction here from validators, that means that's the transaction that they are calling for me to unlock my POA tokens. Okay, here we go. So this transaction 14 seconds ago, I'm pretty sure that's okay, here we go. So now we got our POA tokens back and we're done. Thank you for watching.